Everybody, welcome back to Rusty Gears, Season 3, Episode 70 with me, Sid, and I had promised that this episode was going to be some ruin diving. Scheduling is not going well. It is quite difficult, and it's also not been feeling overly brilliant the last week. He's exhausted from work, so actually trying to work out times when, the three of us can be on, given that he's, basically on the other side of the world to us, makes life a bit difficult. So I have been a little bit busy over at the castle. Let me show you what we've done. So walls are all in. That's the first thing. We've got walls all the way around. I have started building in places for windows. So we're going to have this kind of thing. I overlapped in the end I brought this out. I didn't like the flat edge there. And yeah, and I want to put the grill in for the murder hole. I don't think you can actually, you can't chuck through the motor hole, but things. In terms of in here, we've got floors in for just for this one at 2 points. Haven't done anything in the wall yet. Not even sure whether I will do anything in the wall, although it's there, it's space. And in here we have put a floor in. I put a floor into the gallery. I've chiselled in a pillar design, which I quite like. We're going to use that above as well, but we need to do something. And this floor, the underside of this wooden floor, I want to be stone. I want it to be stone underneath and wood on the top. Although I might leave it, I don't know. It's difficult choice. But, so that's the pillars. The spiral staircase in here it's crude. We could probably want to put some kind of banister rail on this, because obviously whilst my medieval castles are not greatly concerned with such things as health and safety at work, that doesn't necessarily mean to say they also were stupid enough that they want their people to fall off. So you can only get up to this floor here, and then you kind of come up to go to the next floor up, which is here, and then I'm going to take another floor over there. Now this is going to have a little bridge-like structure just come across where this gap is to get you into the top suite here of the castle. That will probably be roofed off. I'll maybe just beam across there. Going to have some big long windows in these ones. Maybe a big window there, don't know. But here we'll have a balcony that overlooks the courtyard beneath, and we'll break this up probably along this point into a couple of rooms or whatever. So that is largely it. We still need to work on these. But the other thing I have done, which I do want to get done this episode, is I have made myself a round window. And I want to chisel a design into this using granite. Not granite, that's basalt. But I would like to get a design built into this, which I've got a little bit of... I've been and mined some more basalt, we ran out. I've virtually run out of marble as well. And I would like to largely, if I can just get a block there and there and there. I need another piece of basalt. Give me snubby. Stub nose. Boom. Oh, there we go. A little bit too much. And I have a design that I would like to get chiselled into this, which I think will look quite good. So I think the first thing we're going to do is just take these all like back here, and then I need to decide on an inner diameter and an outer diameter and some bits and pieces. But basically what we are going to try and do, if I can get myself into position, is if I were to come here with this, select you, I think, yep, that's the middle point. I'll just borrow this for a second to there. So definitely too far back on that edge. I've got a whole load of glass. I've been visiting traders and buying glass up left, right and centre. So I think, well, I mean, that is 32 across to there. And that's probably a 32 with a slightly smaller circle in the middle, I think. So let me have a play with this and I should be back in a moment. Alright, done a bit of chiselling. Usual bit of chiselling. I have no idea what Punk was saying then. Yeah, so stained glass windows, both sides of the hallway. There's a little bit of luminous glass, and obviously it is the Rusty Gears logos, because obviously what else would you put in a keep for the Rusty Gears server than the Rusty Gears logo? It just, you know, kind of fits. So that's the thing. Gran's been busy getting some more birch for me, which is going to be really handy. I'll put my birch seeds with Gran's as well, and in fact I might actually just go and plant those, and then we can harvest them later, can't we? Where should I plant these birch trees? Let's just plonk them down. They'll grow eventually, won't they? In the meantime, we've got some to be going with. I mean, they're not going to grow fast. This is obviously one of the massive areas, and I think, I mean, I've spoken about this before. I mean, this, a number of people go, oh, what Minecraft mod is it? And it's not Minecraft, it's Vintage Story, but there are certain things that Minecraft has, such as, like, the ability to bone meal trees and get them to grow, which is actually really useful. Now, anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we managed to get ourselves up on the floors to this level, and then I need to bring myself up to this level so we can bridge over into here, and then I can close this off. Then we've got windows up here. Now, simple thing to do here would be just to whack in some glass panes. I've got loads, and that might be what we do. I may put an upside down stair in there, and just have a tall window all the way up, or perhaps an upside down stair here and here. That could be a thing, but I wanted to get this done. Now, the other thing that I need to do big time is I need to bring these pillars up to here, and then I need to bridge this vault. This ceiling needs to become a bit more vaulted, and to that effect, I think what we are going to have to do is, well, what I'm going to have to start off with is getting rid of the glass that's in my inventory, because I haven't got a lot of space down. I've got a reasonable amount of space over here for stashing things, but not a huge amount, So that, well, some of those jobs are chisels, some of them are not. I also need to go and grab myself some more food, because I mean, I've got me fruit bread, but that's ruin diving food. That's a really high saturation, 600, 700 odd. I say really, I mean, it's high. It's good. It's a good saturation. Then of course I've got vintage beef as well. But what I've been trying to do is finish off these things that are spoiling in here. So you know, we get some stuff. I mean, obviously that barrel's got rot in it. That bowl really does need emptying. This was actually just the dried cranberry that I put down when I was making whatever it was I was making. Wine, I think, actually. Did I? I think I've completely forgot about that. Did I leave that up there? Strong cranberry wine. Strong cranberry wine. Yeah, that. You know, English, my native tongue. Anyway, let's not dwell on this too much. So what I want to do, I think, here is let me grab these again. And let's come up to here. And we're going to this bit here, because that's there, is not going to do that. We're just going to have these three pillars on this side, because I need to get some light in here. This is just dark. If it weren't for my own stuff, then I'd be in trouble now. Let me just do that, and then what we'll do is we'll take out these planks across here, and we shall do that, because I can always chisel the top half of those and put them in as boards. I think that's kind of what, so it should be 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Yep, and then we've got that one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So that will give me some space to work in. Boop, 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 boop. We can sort these out later. This, you know, this is again, we're still kind of mixing at this, because obviously I can't really claim those windows a broad brush, but those have been in my mind now for the best part of a week, and I want them out. I need the space back to remember and think about other things. I don't know whether you find that I tend to find if I've got a creative idea like that, it can take over almost to the point of being ridiculous, you know, right? So I would like you to come down to like this, and then I'd like to have that kind of like this going on, and that will give me a brace to there, so we can come down 3. We'll do something with these. These are not just going to be blocks, well, out of them anyway. But we'll do something with those. In the meantime, I need my finishing chisel and a whole load of you. Well, some, not necessarily a whole load. There we go, we'll just go with that bit. And we can yeah, because I'm how am I going to do this? Because this is, so I've done this even, and it was deliberately done even because it fits the structure of the castle better. However, if I were to come out here and then go like that still need more. That makes a bit more sense, I feel, because now the bracing is going around, and then we'll yeah need a little bit more of you. Do. That should give me a little bit to work with. Probably need more, but you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And what I'll probably do is chisel those in. Yeah, I might do. I've got a couple of ideas that I could do there. So then I want my pantograph. My pantograph is going to go down to here. We're going to replicate that there. But what we'll do is we'll build a stone railing in on this, and we'll build it into that base. No stone railing on that one, stone railing on this one. However, I would also like to borrow that before I start working on this. Yeah, this is all working nicely. Okay. So then I need some smooth granite for the pillars. More than that, I think. That's my stubby. Put it in the wrong place. Need more than that. Let me bring us up to a full stack. One, two, three. Perfect. Let's go in and put these in. Boop. And I need to decide if I'm going to have windows on this at the minstrel's gallery level as well. I'm not sure is the answer. God, I love these chiseling tools. Yeah, I'm liking that. Now I'm going to have some interesting problems trying to illuminate this space. And I don't think there's a huge amount I can really do about it. However, I think there is a simple solution to this. Let's how does that work? I don't like that actually. I think I'm going to take those ones back, because then we can come into here. What about that? Does that make sense? Or does that make more sense? I don't like the texture of that, but I'm kind of stuck with that. Let me throw a few blocks in and we'll see what we think. Back in a moment. Okay, here is a useful tip. Well, potentially useful tip. I've kind of done up here for the time being. I think I will drop a couple of sconces from here and here, or a couple of chandeliers. But I wanted to put some sconces on these pillars. Now the problem is these pillars won't take things, and even if you've chiseled it and given it, now that surface is perfect. If you actually look at the actually I could have done with being a little bit lower, but yeah, it doesn't matter, that's fine. You can't place those, so there is a trick. And what you do is you get your block, and you get your block ready, and then you place your bits on it. So there we go, and then you get your pantograph and you copy that, and then you replace the block, and that will get you around the thing. Now it is important, absolutely, not to chisel that after the fact, because if you chisel it after the fact, that will pop off and you'll have to do it again. So for example here, I'd like you to be this way, because I want to put you on that side, and can't do it after the fact, as I've already stated. So what we need to do is exactly the same as before. And then we'll just get our torch out. I could and probably should have really been using lanterns, but I just think torches work for this setting, castle setting with its dark and dingy, big vaulted spaces and everything. But more importantly, now I've got some light in there. Now I have started also doing the balcony up here, so that's kind of got things. I want to do similar on this thing at this height here. So we'll take those out and do exactly the same thing, but we're going to have it instead of being on the outside, this one will be on the inside. So that will be on this side, that will be on this side. All nice and straightforward and simple, he says. So I need to continue on working with that to get this done, and then I think, as I say, we'll probably bring a chandelier of some description down, probably from there on a chain, so it hangs about here, maybe not, I don't know. I really don't. I mean, this is, for example, what do I do here? Do I do a diagonal thing? I could do it. It's all possible. Anyway, let me just continue on getting a few more bits and pieces of this thrown together, and again, I'll be back in a moment. Alright, that is... I'm still... Oh, hang on. Not quite. I'll deal with that later. As far as a throne room goes, it's missing something. That is a throne. Now, the throne is going to be on a raised dais around about here. There's going to be two of them, king and queen. So the only thing missing right now is I don't actually have a throne. However, I do happen to know somebody who does. Well, actually, let's be brutally honest. What she actually has is some chairs, but they're very, very grand chairs. And so we are going to go. And if you're not, I mean, I've been around Brand's base several times, so I think everybody in this channel should have seen this, but she does amazing work with chisel. I mean, seriously, top-notch stuff. My butterfly's still there. You know, just down to that. Such an attention to detail. Awe-inspiring. I mean, I watched Punk's video recently, and he pointed out the fact that she'd actually even interspersed cracked chalk rock in her pillars just to give the texture. And it's detail oriented. I don't know whether Punk's cleaned up all of his mess. I'm sure he would have done. He was having a bit of a dip in Brand's pool. Oh, he's left to the diving board and the bottle of wine. Okay. The float's gone though. Should have left that. But yeah, this is the latest stuff that she's done, and these. I mean, just look at that. Now, I'm not sure that I want to do it out of wood and clay. In fact, I probably need. I didn't bring my chisel. Damn it. I probably need to think that. I'm not entirely sure how many blocks this is either. I mean, didn't bring any blocks with me. This is where you're keeping all your little secretive stash of things. It is mandatory, by the way, that if you go in someone's base, you have to look in all of their storage. It's the rules. Okay. But yeah, just the detail on here is absolutely stunning. And if you think this is good, you know, you just come upstairs. Now I know she's shown this on video because I've watched the video this is on, but this stuff. Spoilers. Let me not think she hadn't shown some of that on video since the last time I came. She's changed it some more. Damn it. All right, you didn't see that. But these chairs would make excellent thrones. Maybe in a basalt with the thing. Now, what are they? They're purple. I mean, that's not purple heart. I need to get some materials, and I need to come back with a chisel. Let me go and pull myself together, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I went to Gran's and I have borrowed her chairs. I did them in basalt and purple clay, purple being the colour of things. If I had purple banners, we would have had purple banners. I don't have any left, so. But we got two of those up on the little raised dais here. So that's kind of nice. We've got our little walkways around the top. We've got our stained glass windows for the rusty gears. Need some doors, and obviously need some decoration in here. Now, I'm not putting windows in at this level, but I definitely think I need to put some windows in up here, maybe around this level, maybe kind of center them on that. I don't think you're going to get away with it on this one though, because that's going to, yeah. But that's fine. We can kind of come in like this and then bring these down and have a nice arched window up here. Maybe. I don't know. You know, you look at something and you kind of go, I'm not sure. It seems like a good idea when you start it, but then you start having second thoughts. Now, I think if I do windows up here, they're going to be stained glass. Just something simple. Well, relatively simple. I mean, chiseling stained glass windows is never simple. But we're starting to get a feel for this. We'll put a walkway up here on this side. We'll put some railings. Pardon me. But I'm going to cut this episode here. We're a little bit short for one of my episodes, but we're probably about the right time for everybody else's episodes. So yeah, but we've got. I am very happy with the way this is looking. Oops, let's do that and then go and get that in. It kind of conveys what I'm looking for here, I think. And we shall come back and visit this some more in the next episode or so. As I say, if we can manage to get the timings for time zones and stuff sorted, then we will try and do some collaborative work. But it's, yeah, I mean, obviously we're all grown ups. We've all got lives outside of this, and it's not always possible to get for us all to get together. So I'll keep on twiddling at this, and until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.